Memorial High School Junior ROTC Color Guard Presentation of Colors.
Please welcome Mr. Turallo, B House Dean of Students, for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States.
Full House will now perform the national anthem.
Please welcome Mrs. Maniatis, Assistant Principal of this evening's celebration.
Good evening, Mayor Betancourt, State Representative Walsh, Superintendent Murtagh, Assistant Superintendent Lord, School Committee members, Mr. Anotis, Mr. Hockman, Council members, Mr. Turco, and parents, relatives, teachers, administrators, most importantly, members of the Technical National Honor Society and National Honor Society. Welcome to Peabody Veterans Memorial High School. I'm Assistant Principal Judy Maniatis. Welcome to our annual National Honor Society ceremony. Before we continue, I would like to commend all of the students here this evening for their significant achievements that have allowed you membership into the Technical National Honor Society and National Honor Society. National Honor Society is not just based on academics alone, it is more than that. Membership requires that students demonstrate other qualities such as leadership, service, and character. Your induction means that you have demonstrated competence in all of these areas, and this is what has brought you here tonight for well-deserved recognition. Continue to be leaders within the school and community. Remember to thank those who have inspired you to achieve and guided you to this moment. More importantly, help others who are less fortunate and need your support and understanding. Thank you and congratulations to all.
Please welcome Ms. Murtagh, Superintendent of Schools, to this evening's celebration.
Good evening, Mayor Betancourt, Representative Walsh, School Committee members, City Council members, Dr. Lord, Mrs. Maniatis, Deans of students, parents, teachers, families, friends, and most especially the National Honor Society and National Technical Honor Society inductees. Congratulations. Your teachers, your deans, your guidance counselors, your principal, your family, and I are so proud of you and your accomplishments here at Peabody Veterans Memorial High School. Shortly you will be hearing about the tenets of being a member of this prestigious group: scholarship, leadership, character, service, and citizenship, all of which are qualities that you all possess as you sit before us. Please remember to set goals for yourself. Don't be afraid to fail. Be passionate, be positive in voice and actions, be true to yourself and your beliefs, be sensitive to those around you, have the foresight to take advantage of the opportunities around you, continue to pursue excellence in scholarship, citizenship, character, leadership, and service. Each and every one of you have and can make a difference. Embrace every opportunity that comes your way. Continue to strive for excellence and always be kind. This is only the beginning, and I look forward to seeing and hearing about you and the many great things that you will be doing in the near future, whether it be in college or career. Thank you and congratulations once again.
Please welcome the Honorable Mayor Betancourt to speak at this evening's celebration.
Well, good evening, and I'm very happy and honored to be here tonight with all of you for a wonderful celebration to honor our students who are just doing some amazing things here in our school system. This is a part of the job that I always greatly look forward to. After a tough day, all of us to be able to come together and again celebrate individual accomplishment. The attainment of National Honor Society is a wonderful accomplishment that all of you should be extremely proud of. It's really the most elite organization that you could have as a student in the public school system. The words that it represents, scholarship, service, citizenship, leadership, and character, are really the defining words that can really define you for the rest of your life. And to think that those are attached to you now and that you're a part of such an honorable group really just shows what type of people you are, and I can only look forward to see what happens in the future for all of you. Character, to me, is as important as it gets. All of these qualities are extremely important, and again, define your life and your future. But character, to me, is something within you that makes you a better person. Being decent, being good, being kind. People who are having a tough day, a word of encouragement, a slap on the back, just being helpful, lending a hand. Those are the things that make you special, and those are the things that make you have a fulfilling and good life ahead of you. Character, to me, is what life is all about. Be somebody who lifts people up rather than tears people down. That's what makes someone special. And that's what all of you have been able to do in your lives to be a part of this honorable group. I'm proud of you as a city official. I know our administrators and teachers are all proud of you, but the most important people, your family and yourselves, should be all proud of you, and I know your family is. I want to wish you the best moving forward. I think all of you have bright futures, and this is just the beginning of a wonderful life ahead of you. Congratulations on reaching the National Honor Society. Congratulations to all your family who are here today, and great job, and I look forward to many more bright days ahead. Thank you.
Good evening, and thank you all for coming tonight. I would first like to congratulate all of the juniors on this hard-earned accomplishment. You should all be very proud of yourselves. You are all outstanding students, and I have no doubt you will reach every goal you set this year. Seniors, I would like to thank you all for your relentless efforts this year, and would especially like to thank the officers and Miss Perry. I have loved collaborating with you all this year, and I'm so proud of what you were able to accomplish. This year, our fundraising was focused on raising money for a charity called Birthday Wishes. Birthday Wishes raises money to host birthday parties for children in homeless shelters. We held a yard sale in the fall and had an overwhelming amount of items to sell. We made about $200 from this yard sale and donated the remaining items to Salvation Army. Our other Birthday Wishes fundraisers was the NHS's first annual volleyball tournament. This tournament was a huge success, and it was so heartwarming to see how enthusiastic the students were about it. We made about $800 from this fundraiser, and in total donated about $1,000 to Birthday Wishes, which is equivalent to about 50 birthday cakes. Along with these fundraisers, we collected money and supplies all throughout the year for organizations like Tanner Food for Thought, also known as the Tanner Food Pantry, the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society, and the American Heart Association. I am so honored that I got to serve as NHS president this year and cannot believe it is almost over. I would like to leave the juniors with some advice. Please make the most out of your senior year. This year has by far been the fastest year, and I'm sure any senior will tell you that. However, you can make the most of this upcoming year by doing something that matters. I encourage all of you to put the most in all of the fundraisers you do, and bring your own creative ideas up in meetings, even if you have doubts about them. Make as many memories as you can, even though senior year can be stressful. Do not forget to have some fun. I wish you all the best of luck next year and cannot wait to see the feats you will achieve. Thank you.
And welcome parents, inductees, and National Honor Society students. Congratulations to you all. You should be very proud of your accomplishments. The students of the George Peabody chapter of the National Honor Society serve as leaders within the Peabody High School community and the Peabody community at large. The National Honor Society has a long-standing tradition of excellence at Peabody High School. NHS is often asked to take the lead in community service initiatives and represent the PVMHS students at various events throughout our community. We encourage our students to be well-rounded and continue involvement in PVMHS activities and the community as a whole. On behalf of the Faculty Council, I would like to express how very proud we are of all of you. It is a wonderful opportunity for us as educators to be part of such an enthusiastic organization of student leaders. I look forward to working with all of you this year. I will now light the ceremonial candle of knowledge to begin the induction celebration.
Leadership should exert a wholesome influence on the school. In taking initiative in the classroom and in school activities, the real leader strives to train and aid others to reach their common goals of success. The price of leadership is sacrifice, the willingness to yield one's personal interests for the interests of others. A leader has self-confidence and will go forward when others hesitate. No matter what power and resources may exist in a school, community, or nation, they are ineffectual without the guidance of a wise leader. Leadership is always needed. Thus, to lead is a meaningful and substantive charge to each of our members.
Scholarship denotes a commitment to learning. A student is willing to spend hours in reading and study, knowing the lasting benefits of a cultivated mind. We should continue to learn even when formal education has ended. For human education ends only with the end of life. Knowledge is one great element in life which leads to the highest success. It can be acquired in only one way, through diligence and effort. Learning furnishes the lamp by which we read the past, the torch guiding us to understand the present, and the light that illuminates the future. Candidates have the charge to continually expand their world through the opportunities inherent in scholarship. Character is the force within the individual that distinguishes each person from others. It creates for each of us our individuality, our goodness. It is that without which no one can respect oneself, nor hope to attain the respect of others. It is this force of character that guides one through life and, once developed, grows steadily within. Character is achieved and not received. It is the product of constant thought and action, the daily striving to make the right choice. The problem of character is the problem of self-control. We must be in reality what we wish to appear to others, to be rather than to seem. By demonstrating such qualities as respect, responsibility, trustworthiness, fairness, caring, and citizenship, we may hope to prove by example that we value character.
Service can be established in the routine of the day's work, where many opportunities arise to help others both at school and in the community. A willingness to work for the benefit of those in need, without monetary compensation or public recognition, is the quality we seek in our membership and promote for the entire student body. We are committed to volunteering our time and talents to the creation of a better tomorrow.
Our guest speaker this evening is a familiar face to us here at PVMHS. a PVMHS alum who embodies all aspects of the vision of the graduate. Andrew Arnottis has taken on challenges and set out leadership roles within his community. If you have had the time to speak with Andrew, you would see that he is passionate about politics and giving back to his community. I noticed this passion years ago when Andrew was a student in my U.S. History honors class. In addition to being a PVMHS graduate, Andrew Arnottis is a graduate of UMass Amherst and a current member of the Peabody Public School Committee. Andrew currently serves as a legislative aide to Representative Walsh. Please welcome Mr. Andrew Arnottis as our guest speaker this evening.
Well, good evening, everyone. Thank you so much for having me here tonight. You know, with an introduction like that, I might just want to stop now, but thank you so much. It's a privilege to be here. It really is. Before I begin, though, I do just want to give a quick shout out to Mrs. Perry for her dedication to the National Honor Society and the entire team here at the high school for putting this night together. There is so much hard work that goes into this. It's not just one night. They have early morning meetings, late in the day meetings, and it's a big process. So if we could give them a hand, I think that would be well deserved. So just to give you, again, a little bit of a background, my name is Andrew Arnottis. I did graduate from here in 2012, so not that long ago, even though it feels like it. I'll tell you, I did graduate from UMass Amherst. It's a great school, if you're thinking about it. And right now, I am your newest school committee member, and I am the sole staff for our state rep, Tom Walsh, up on Beacon Hill. What I will tell you is that I was not a member of the National Honor Society when I went through Peabody High. So I'm glad, because I can't give you any advice on keeping the candles lit when you guys get up and do your thing in a little bit. But I wish you the best. But I will talk to you a little bit tonight. One of the pillars of the National Honor Society is service, and I think that's a very important thing, so I'm going to speak about that a little bit. And as Mrs. Perry mentioned, I do love American history. It was always something I had an interest in. And President Roosevelt, Teddy Roosevelt, is someone who I think is very admirable and always seemed to have some of the best quotes from American presidents, and makes you wonder whether that was on purpose. But there was one that jumped out of history to me when I was trying to think about the best thing for you folks tonight, and I think it matches the moment and matches the achievement that you all have made. And that would be the Man in the Arena speech. And I don't know if any of you are familiar with that, but it's about, I think, 120 something years old. So when you hear it, I want you to know the word man applies to every single solitary one of you sitting here tonight, male, female, anywhere on that spectrum. It applies to you, so I'm just going to start that, and I want you to take it in. So it is not the critic who counts, not the man who points out how the strong man stumbles, or whether the doer of deeds could have done them better. The credit belongs to the man who is actually in the arena, whose face is marred by dust and sweat and blood, who strives valiantly, who comes short again and again because there is no effort without error and shortcomings, but who does actually strive to do the deeds, who knows great enthusiasms, the great devotions, who spends himself in a worthy cause, who at the best knows in the end the triumph of high achievement, and who at the worst, if he fails, at least fails while daring greatly, so that his place shall never be with those cold and timid souls who neither know victory nor defeat. So, you might be saying, well, what does that have to do with you tonight? And I can tell you, you're stepping into the arena tonight. You may not realize it, but you are. You chose to stand up. You chose to be a leader. You chose to hold yourself to a higher standard and to serve a cause that's important to you, that's greater than yourself, and you should be incredibly proud of that. And so should everyone here tonight who is supporting you and got you this far. So my advice to you is don't stop. Lean in. Whether down the line it's curing a disease, helping the homeless, helping the less fortunate, becoming a doctor, a teacher, joining our armed forces, or running for office, find that cause that brings out your passion and join that fight. Take the tools and the skills you're gaining from the National Honor Society and use them to lead to better yourself and to better society. So I'll tell you, you're always going to face obstacles and challenges on that path. It won't be easy. But it's how you react to them that will set you apart from everyone else and the rest of the pack more than anything else. You know, I lost the first time I ran for this seat. I was 21, I was still in college, and as I always tell folks, I started my campaign from my dorm room at UMass Amherst. I'll tell you, it was painful, but when you care enough about something, you keep pushing. So it's okay to get knocked down as long as you don't get knocked out, because the cause you choose to serve, the cause that gets your blood going, the cause that makes you have that passion to put your cup on the table and step up and make a contribution, that's the one that's worth it. So, as I said to you, your commitment to the National Honor Society is that first step, but don't let it be the last. So stay in the arena, keep daring greatly, because the future is going to need you. So congratulations to you all again. It's a privilege to be with you tonight, and thank you so much for having me. I really appreciate it. Congratulations.
Please welcome Full House once again.
So basically, we're Full House without the whole group here. We're just going to be doing the song we've been arranging called Frank Sinatra Medley. Soloist, Scott Edwards, Josh, and one, two, three, four.
Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter or Mars. In other words, find all my in other words, darling, here's me. So won't you please fill my heart with song and let me sing forevermore, evermore. For you are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, I love you. Study to the moon, they must study. In other words, I love you. Do that, do that, do be do be do be do be do be do be do that, do be do be do be do. In other words, come on, in other words, come, let's go. Come fly with me, let's fly away. Fly with me. If you can use some exotic booze, there's a bar in Old Bombay. Come fly with me, let's fly away. Far away, come fly with me, let's float down to Peru. Fly with me, in Lama Land, there's a one-man bed, and who took his food for you? Fly with me, let's take off in the blue. Once I get you up there, where the air is rarefied, it's so lovely, we'll just glide, starry-eyed. Once I get you up there, I'll be holding you so near. You may hear angels cheer, 'cause we're together. Tonight it's such a lovely day. Just say the words and we'll beat the words down to Acapulco Bay.
please welcome the new NHS President, Olivia O'Connor.
Good evening, everyone. Firstly, I would like to thank Mrs. Perry for leading us and running this chapter. I am looking forward to working with such a passionate advisor. I would also just like to acknowledge the work of the Faculty Council and all of their efforts in selecting this year's National Honor Society members. All of the chosen students are hardworking and honorable young adults, and the Faculty Council has given them the opportunity to give back to their community. This incoming NHS chapter is compiled of the best of our class, those who are dedicated to scholarship and service in all aspects of their life. I am very excited, along with my other officers, to lead this chapter into the upcoming year. I hope we can only make the Peabody High community a better place for all. Thank you.
Thank you and congratulations, Olivia. Please welcome Mr. Kroll, A-House Dean of Students, in recognition of the current members of NHS.
Yeah, Mr. Kroll!
Thank you. It is my honor to introduce current members of the National Technical Honor Society and the National Honor Society at Peabody Veterans Memorial High School. Elizabeth Curcio, Samantha Wallace, Rachel Gray, Haley Monies, Sarah Anderson, Megan Ailes, Bianca Baldessaro, Diana Barr, Alexandra Barrett, Abigail Barabee, Alessandra Betancourt, Kozlov Bienemy, Cindy Burko, Gabrielle Borges, Megan Bresnahan, Sophia Burnett, Edward Campbell, Jason Canuel, Jonalyn Carpenter, Emily Simon, Rachel Coleman, Tatiana Correa, Tiana Daw, Jennifer DiGiulio, Sarah Ennis, Alexa Llewellyn, Audrey Gabriel, Brittany Gaudette, Caitlin Gorman, Alex Holden, Leah Mae Ubis, Kelsey Irvin, Erin Kidd, Emily Kirby, Martina Cott, Andrew L'Italian, Sarah Lake, Andrew Langley, Sydney LeBlanc, Victoria Lombardi, Catherine Manning, William Manning, Vanessa Martirano, Gisati Mendoza, James Nguyen, Shannon O'Connell, Dolly Patel, Janelle Richard, Claudia Rocha, Litzy Rodriguez, Christina Rosenau, Jenna Sousa, Brandon Squibb, Michael Tanzi, Marlena Winchell, Sophia Winchell, and Jack Woods. Congratulations.
Please welcome Mrs. Maniatis, Assistant Principal, to the podium. Mrs. Maniatis will read the names of the new NHS candidates.
Magdalena Anderley. Gianna Anzalone. Jessica Basilar. Jason Betancourt. Emma Blanchard. Cassidy Butt. Stephen Carter. Caroline Castro. Michelle Castro-Leon. Nicole Champa. Juliana Semino. Alexis Cortez. Colleen Crotty. Shelby Doucette. Jacob Farhead. Marilee Farrar. Allison Felizardo. Amira Gaba. Chrysanthi Garcios. Brianna Gomes. John Guiney. Jake Howard. Olivia Kiriakopoulos. Brianna Kaisi. Diana Lee. Julianne LeBlanc. Jade Ledbury. Georgia Leone. Amanda Lewis. Madeline Lamazney. Emily McDonald. Kelly Moline. Anthony Minicello. John Edward Moisey. Sydney Nagel. Madison Nerrick. Elizabeth Newton. Sally Nunyan Hong. Olivia O'Connor. Alexis Papamichael. Julia Pellizzaro. Anthony Perez. Jodasha Flippo. Cameron Rich. Caitlin Rice. Abigail Ryder. Leah Salem. Erin Silva. Caden Silva. Amanda Stanton. Sasha Siska. Colby Therian. Rebecca Tron. Samantha Tron. Anna Saitlin. Alexandra Turco. Rachel Turner. Jaden Wallace. Stephen Whitehead.
And I will now read the names of the current National Technical Honor Society members. Calvin Anton, Leah Dang, Allison Dusnap, Catherine DiGiulio, Lily Hart, Aiden Kelleher, Chantel Mendoza, and Josiah Mendoza, and Olivia O'Fury.
Mrs. Fidalgo, C-House Dean of Students. Mrs. Fidalgo will honor the National Technical High School students with the presentation of certificates.
Magdalena Anderley. Evelina Ajazi. Jessica Basiler. Victoria Buff. Cassidy Budd. Emily Carney. Michelle Castro-Leon. Colleen Crotty. Marielle Farrar. Gabriella Gomez. Brianna Gordon. Emily Hockman. Jade Ledbury. Amanda Marmiani. Julia McGrath. Sydney Nagel. Caitlin Rice. Jenna Regal. Natalia Silvera. Sasha Siska. Rachel Turner.
We will now read the NHS Pledge. I pledge to uphold the high purpose of the National Honor Society, to which I've been selected. I will be true to the principles for which it stands. I will be loyal to my school and will maintain and encourage high standards of scholarship, leadership, service, and character. Please welcome Catherine DeGiulio and Lily Hart to read the NTHS Pledge.
As a member of National Technical Honor Society, I pledge to maintain the highest standards of personal conduct. I will apply myself to continue a record of scholastic achievement, and I will strive for excellence in all aspects of my career.
I will invest my talents, my skills, and my knowledge in a career of my own choosing, and shall always endeavor to uphold my obligations as a citizen of my community and my country.
Congratulations. Please blow out your candles and return to your seats. Will the new NHS officers please come up for the installation of new officers portion of the ceremony?
It's tall, isn't it? It's like a line of I think it's just flames. I mean, there's a bunch of them. No.
Outgoing President, Elizabeth Curcio. Outgoing Vice President, Samantha Wallace. Outgoing Treasurer, Rachel Gray. Outgoing Secretary, Haley Monies. New President, Olivia O'Connor. New Vice President, Jessica Bassler. New Treasurer, Alexandra Turco. New Secretary, Samantha Trong.
Parents, you can feel free to come up and take a couple pictures, and then we'll move on to the next phase of the ceremony.
And a special thank you to Mr. Buckley, Ms. Maniatis, Mr. Cole, Ms. Fidalgo, Mr. Torello, PVMHS Faculty Council, PVMHS Culinary Arts Department, Alex Serino for the lights, Mr. Simmons in Full House, Master Sergeant Perez in ROTC Color Guard, Ms. Slattery, and Ms. Slattery.
Once again, congratulations to the National Honor Society and the National Technical Honor Society, and congratulations to all the families. Please take pictures and please enjoy the rest of the night. Thank you to everyone.